beautiful soul, I have received 3 really powerful messages for you, and bonus would be whatever spirit brings to us. So the first message that I was receiving for all of us right now is understanding the power of our sexual energy, because sexual energy is what creates, it's that life force energy that is creating everything. And when you are not aware about that energy, that sexual energy will create destruction, will create more pain, more sadness. Whatever is inside of you, it's gonna keep giving birth to that because what sexual energy does is it grows and amplifies. So if you're constantly living in suspicion, lack, fear, it's gonna grow that. So that is why this awareness, when you come into this awareness that yes, my sexual energy is very powerful and everybody has it. Everybody has this, and everyone's like, you guys, we are literally, our human brain cannot fully grasp the power, the infinite power that we have actually. Okay, so that's why when you think of like, oh my god, how much power that I can have, you can't even think about it, you can't think of it. But what you can do is actually come into the realization of it as you create something, as you paint, as you write, as you share your creative work. Even if it is an outfit, if your sexual energy is inspiring you to create certain kind of outfit, do it. Whatever excuse me, I only want good people. I only want good people to be watching me. I'm only available for the eyes that are looking at me, who are like, and looking at me with love. I'm only available. Those eyes are only allowed to look at me who are looking at me with love, with wonder, with appreciation. I'm only available for that. Rest, just leave my energetic field. Leave. If someone's not looking at me with love, with curiosity, with compassion, I do not want you here. I do not want them. No, their energy must not reach me. Anyway, God bless them though, but yeah. Anyway, so there are some intentions that spirit guided me to set, which was like, I intend for my sexual energy to give birth to deeper level of calmness in my and other people's life. I intend for my sexual energy to move towards cultivating high self-esteem, high self-confidence and high self-worth inside of me and inside of other people. I intend for my sexual energy to build food safety, money safety for myself and for everybody in this world. Because when you are in power of, like, when you are channelizing your sexual energy really well, you can do so much good things in this world with that. So another intention was, I intend to create safety and harmony for all beings, animals and plants and other creatures. I intend for my sexual energy to build deeper levels of self-love inside of me and other people. I intend for my sexual energy to cultivate strength within me to make self-loving choices on repeat. I intend for my sexual energy to turn into a very dangerous and poisonous python whenever it is required. When it comes to protecting my peace and calm, I intend for my sexual energy to create win-win scenarios. I intend for my sexual energy to create most magical outcomes in every situation. I intend for my sexual energy to create joy and fun in every interaction that I have with people. So, and I have like ebook called Energetic Activation for Brand New Life. My nose is itching. Bring magic in your life with my magic paintings. This painting says, dearest God, dearest Mother, thank you for guiding me. Thank you for leading my way. When you live around this painting, the way you start to move in this world very bravely, confidently, courageously, you would find yourself becoming most braver, bolder, confident version of yourself, and it's just so much divine guidance and peaceful energies into your life. Super powerful. Super. You can't miss the magic. You can't. I'm telling you, you cannot. Okay. Also, you can hire me and I will channel a customized magic painting uniquely for you. A painting that will bring lot of success, high vibrations, good energies, power, love, and like sacred, peaceful, pure energies into your life. It's so powerful, and I have an ebook called Energetic Activation for Brand New Life. This ebook has powerful prayers, intentions, and verses that when you read them, there is like brand new energy that gets activated for you in your life. The foundation of your new foundation of all areas of your life is set. You know, one foundation is set when you were a child, that could be based in fear, limiting beliefs, and lack, and all of that. And as you read this book, the new foundation of your life will be set. So get it definitely, because why these intentions will, like, you know, set the energy of your life in a very positive and high frequency direction. Okay. So the first message was about sexual energy. Second message was about saying this prayer that, dear God, I want to look at myself as you look at me. Dear God, I want to treat myself as you would treat me. Dear God, I want to speak to myself, look at myself as you would speak to me, as you would look at me. Dear God, I want to look at other people as you look at them. Dear God, I intend to treat other people as you would treat them. Dear God, I intend to speak to other people as you would speak to them. Dear God, this situation that is causing me lot of worry, lot of panic, lot of fear, lot of stress, I intend to look at it as you look at it. Dear God, I intend to handle this situation, treat this situation as you would treat it, as you would handle it. Dear God, I intend to walk into this world as you would walk. You know, because lot of the times when we are looking very harshly, when we are observing ourselves, we are observing ourselves in a very harsher manner. When we are looking at other people, we are constantly, you know, judging them. We are constantly trying to find fault in them instead of focusing on their focusing on their strength, on their abilities. And it's just when you say this prayer, you know, you create such positive and magical and beautiful, harmonious and loving outcomes for in your life and in your environment and in your within the interaction with other individuals. And you know, there is something that is coming about like, you know, your true power would be in honesty, giving your honest truth. First of all, giving your honest truth to yourself, because when your truth is coming about your emotional needs, about what you are missing, about what are your weakness, about your strengths, you first accepting them. Yes, I feel weak. Yes, I feel weak here. I feel very confused here. Yes, these are my strengths. These are my abilities. I am so proud of myself for this. Accepting it and then giving it to other people. Like giving your most rawest and honest expression, honest truths to people, and then that way, that is the way to form a honest peaceful relationships and honest like, you know, very beautiful energy, because then people can decide what they want to do. But like, if you are honest, you would only create something good when you are honest, you know. And sometimes we can feel very embarrassed about sharing certain truths. Like I feel most of the time embarrassed about telling people, I'm like, I only have like money for 1 day of grocery or 2 days of grocery left and all of that. So I feel very embarrassed about that, but I'm working through that. You know, God's guiding me, God's leading me, I'm sure. And every situation, and when you say like so yeah, again, like this stresses me out, you know. So money stresses me, like even though I have like, money has always been there with me throughout my life. It has supported me in so many, my college fees, my rent, my food, all throughout. I always had, the clothes that I wanted. And there was I also acknowledge the pain and hurt and lack that I felt around money, but also there were endless moments wherein money showed up for me. Okay, so I'm grateful for that. But also, like my 4 months of rent is due, 5 months of rent that I have to pay now, and all of those things, and these situations stresses me out. So I'm like, God, I intend to look at this situation as you look at it. I intend to handle this situation as you would handle it. I intend to move into this situation as you would move. And I have a lot of social anxiety as well, so I used to have it a lot, because I grew up, with abuse. Like, people around me, the adults around me were like, it was full of abuse, emotional, verbal, sexual, and humiliating. Okay, so living in that environment for many years, like literally more than half of my life, it created a lot of PTSD inside of me. So I was like so nervous and so afraid and so panicky around people. And because growing up in such circumstances, our self-esteem can get super low, so, but I was like, God, I want to walk in this world as you would want me to walk. God, I want to walk in this world knowing that you got me. And that these prayers, these statements became my source of power, became my source of confidence. Nothing outside. It's not like, something outside, like the money, the power, the certain level of success was my source of anything. No, God didn't do that. I was like, God, I used to pray that, God, I want a confidence which is unshakable and unbreakable. And so God took everything away and showed me where my true confidence comes from. It comes from my connection with God. It comes from my connection with, Mother Earth, with trees, with nature, with stars, with sun, with moon, with rivers. It comes from that. Only that, and I would never place my power, my strength, my source of happiness and certainty into anything else or into people, I am very, like, I know part of this human life is having good connections with people, and I would love that. But I know, like, my source of money, my source of love, my source of happiness, my source of fun, my source of joy, my source of certainty, it is Mother Earth, it is God, it is trees, it is rivers, it is sun, it is moon, it is stars, it is fresh air. And yes, it is like beautiful, kinder hearts of this world as well. But yeah, these prayers are so powerful. So there are certain times you will observe yourself judging other people so harshly. In those moments, stop that, and reaffirm to yourself, like, say this prayer that, God, I intend to look at this person as you look at them. Dear God, I intend to speak to this person as you would speak to them. Dear God, I intend to treat this person as you would treat them. And what do we say? Just give me a moment. There was something so powerful that was coming, and the part of evolution, the part of expansion, the part of you coming in your living as your God self. If you have watched yesterday's video, I spoke about living as God self. Okay, the part of the process of living as your God self is like, you're gonna see your own, that devilish side, how you are being harsher, unkind, and like that kind, jealous, that looking at other people and casting complete hate on them. You're gonna see that. So instead of panicking, because when you are observing your all sides of yourself, instead of panicking when you see something so nasty inside of you, instead of panicking, say this prayer that I refuse to exist in judgment. I refuse to respond in judgment or in anger. I am choosing to exist in curiosity. I am choosing to exist in compassion. I am choosing to exist in joyful collaborations. And the more and more you repeat these prayers, this is the energy that you set for yourself and for your environment. Okay, you change the lineage through the prayers and intentions you are setting. Another thing that I want you to also remember is that all negatives have positive and all positive have negatives. Okay, there is positivity in the negativity if you were to look into it. Like for example, if you want to make more money, you need to learn how to be acting responsibly. You want to, there is like, you will have to learn. There is certain kind of, and I don't want to say negativity, but basically what I want to, the point here is that even the nasty things the things that you are judging within yourself, like, okay, I'm being very nasty in this situation, so it has its own power. Like, we have to understand that within us we need to integrate those poisonous side, because they are our protection. When it comes to protecting our peace, when it comes to assertively establishing a boundary, when it comes to protecting ourselves, or when it comes to, and more than that, this nasty and brutal side within you, it is your own protection towards this critical part of you, the critical part of you that is constantly putting you down. If you integrate this brutal aspect within you, it will go to the ends of the earth to advocate for you. So for example, me, I consistently show up, I consistently share my gift with the world, regardless of if I am receiving 1 view, 2 view, 3 view, whether I am making sales happen in my business or not, whether my art is being perceived in a manner, in a light that is, that supports me. Regardless of that, I consistently show up, I consistently put my work out there, I consistently promote it, talk about it. Why? Because this brutal aspect within me, I have integrated in a manner that it beats the self-doubt inside of me, it beats the criticism, the fear of judgment, the fear of embarrassment, it beats that voice that is constantly bombarding me with worst case scenarios. How is it? It's happening through me integrating that positivity of that brutal side. And if you are not channelizing your sexual powers in a useful manner, you will get addicted to something. You will either get addicted to porn, either you will get naturally addicted to some like weird sexual fantasies, weird, like literally super weird as in dangerous, and or like you will get addicted to food, or you will get addicted to like something, or you would build habits, or you will build your willpower will become so weak that you will not be able to stick to healthy habits, that you will not be able to say no. You will constantly keep people around, keep environments around that are not serving you. But when you set those powerful intentions, because that is when you set this intention, I intend for my sexual energy to move towards cultivating high self-esteem, high self-worth, high self-confidence in me. I intend for my sexual energy to keep me in high self-worth, in high self-confidence, in high self-esteem. When you are already setting these powerful intentions, your sexual energy will naturally move towards that. Okay, so say get my ebook basically, okay, because it will serve you, it will change the direction of your life, it will bring so much good energy into your life. Okay, and it's like, wow, it's what it's gonna do. The oh my god, the bigness and epicness. Yeah, link of that is in my bio. So yeah, another message that I'm receiving here. Spirit, what's the other message, please? She said, show them your outfit. Show them your outfit. My outfit. Woohoo! What else, Spirit? What else? Oh, I also set an intention. I intend for my sexual energy to clean the lack mindset, lack based thoughts from my psyche, from my lineage, from my environment. I intend for my sexual energy to cleanse the lack based habits from my psyche, from my lineage, from my environment. I intend for my sexual energy to cultivate habits that brings that creates savings and investments that just keeps making me richer and richer. And there are very powerful intentions inside my ebook. You need to get it right now. And I think this is it for this video. Is there anything else, Spirit, or should I end this? Okay, yes, I'm ending. I have my journaling course, and journaling will keep you as well very aligned. Go to the link in my bio and check out everything. Okay, you need to get into everyone. Like, you need to have my magic paintings because they are super magical. They will bring so much joy, so much fun, so much expansion. My one-on-one session, my mentorship, my psychic guidance, and my 3 months of mentorship, my a journaling course, my ebook, everything. A link of everything is in my bio. Okay, I am learning how to market myself. I am learning how to, so do not be here and judging me.